ステーション
Okay, welcome back. We now have Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012 next on the docket.
Dude.
And It is going to be insane, James Chen.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple of games that we had started out with only 8 players, but these 2 next games, 16 players total, and these 16 players are ridiculous.
This is one of the strongest tournaments I think that 4 has ever had. I think it's like this, Canada Cup, and EVO have been like the craziest ones. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let me just read it off real fast.
Just go.
I will. I'll talk about the matchups. Again, if you want to see the brackets, finals.streetfighter25.com. That's where you can see it, and they are updated live. So we have Daigo. We have Mad Catz Daigo versus EG Flow. Broken Tier Dominion versus AVM Gamer B. CG Problem X versus EG Momochi. Mad Catz Tokido versus EG Justin Wong. AGE Snake Eyes versus Razor Fudo. EG Ricky Ortiz versus Na IRC Aliun. Mad Catz Mago versus Wolf Crone. And Western Wolves Mad Catz Infiltration versus AGE's Van Geef.
Dude,
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, all of those matchups are so good, and they're good for different ways. There are some rivalries there, which are nice. People who have fought each other before. There are character matchups that are very interesting, and I think this can go any way. But let's take you to a quick trailer, or we'll go over some of the highlights so far. Actually, okay, never mind.
Okay, well, I mean, one of the things that I didn't want to say, though, I mean, we've been trying to, you can fill out your own fantasy bracket as well at ggpo.net/SRK-fantasy-beta.
Yeah.
We talked about this bracket probably the most, but you and I, and seriously, like, as we were talking about it,
Street Fighter 4
like, we were flip-flopping like more than a presidential candidate. Seriously, like, we were going back and forth all day. We could not decide who was going to win anything. It's so hard to pick a winner in this one, and it changes everything. One match changes the rest of the bracket.
Oh yeah, that happened to me a bunch of times when I was making my bracket. I would have I would reconsider one match and then totally change how the whole rest of the thing worked out, because it's the player and character matchups are so important.
Right. You had a different winners finals pair, like you had at least like 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, exactly. So it's been pretty crazy. And of course, for those people who might have missed the news a couple of days ago, EG Flow. So shout outs to Happy Medicine, who's probably watching from home.
Yeah.
He qualified for this tournament. He's feeling ill. He was not able to make it.
It's too bad. You know, I think he has pneumonia, something serious that I hope he gets better from soon. But he couldn't make it, and so instead, the person who finished the highest in the tournament where Happy Medicine qualified, which was Austin, gets to go in his stead. Now, third place was Wolfcrone, but Wolfcrone already qualified for the tournament after that. And so instead we have fourth place from that tournament, who was EG Flow. I think that they chose I think they chose Flow in the right way. I think that's the right way to go about doing it.
Absolutely.
And so he's going to be up against Daigo in first round.
Daigo Umahara, and here he comes, international superstar in the fighting game community.
Right.
Daigo, he has his own book out in Japan. I heard that they're thinking about a company might be trying to make an English translation of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think that would be really awesome, but that, everybody knows Daigo, and so a lot of people have him as one of the top players, but I think we're going to go ahead and catch the trailer now. Yep. All right. What a great sweep there from Ricky Ortiz, and he chases him down. The Ricky specialty. You cannot jump away from me.
That won't keep you away safely. Oh, and look how much damage you got to confirm off of that. And with the it's dizzy. This is just so crazy. Do you see this crowd? With that guts. Do you see this crowd? This is what they want.
Snake Eyes is your Capcom 25th anniversary. So you were mildly happy that Zangief made it into won the tournament, right?
Not just one, but 2 Zangiefs.
Yeah, that's right.
I miss that beard.
You missed the beard, huh?
I kind of do.
You missed the beard, okay.
So round 1 is Mad Catz Daigo versus Flow. Daigo, in qualifying for this, just ran a train on people. He looked so strong, and that's great because he hasn't been the extremely dominant player that he had been in years past.
Right, and this is in Japan, too. I mean, he defeated Fudo soundly.
Yeah, he did. And he looked great. Flo, you know what? He's one of the most talented players in the country. I really believe that. I think he's one of the best. Well, unfortunately, sometimes when it comes to tournaments, he just chokes. And he has the ability to win against Daigo and anybody else here. In tournament, sometimes those nerves will just get at him.
We've talked about it. We've always called Flo like the best casual player ever.
I think he's one of the best players to have never won a major in, well, that's not true exactly, but in these games.
Yeah. I mean, whenever we play with him, just like in casual environments, he beats Justin consistently, constantly. They always go back and forth.
They go back and forth. It's very even.
He's like one of the hardest people to beat in casuals, and then it's just when he gets into a tournament situation, the nerves get to him a little bit. Exactly.
Now, he's got a character that I think is a little bit of an uphill battle for against Ryu. I do like Ryu in this match, but Guy has the ability to close things out very quickly. He has great rushdown, great mix-ups, and he didn't quite get the link on that, but he's got exactly what he wants so far, which is Daigo already in the corner. There's the knockdown, and he presses Daigo, not waking up with too much, just in case of slide, and that's exactly what came out, so he gets it, doesn't spend bar.
All right, good stuff. Daigo building a little extra meter on that whipped uppercut.
Love the block from Flo. He actually had his crouching short out there for the crouch tech. No! Builds meter, very intelligent. Daigo is just going to close it out without using ultra, which is smart. Like I said, build meter, give your opponent less meter.
Right.
And Daigo with his classic expression right there. I love seeing that. You can see him understanding what's going on.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's very visible on his face, especially nowadays that he seems like he's more willing to have facial expressions when playing video games.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting situation. A lot of people, when they play fighting games, they're always thinking about the thing that just happened. Daigo's probably one of those players that will think back to like maybe like 30 seconds ago and like process something that happened then.
Well, Flo is now caught in the corner. It's a really bad spot. Daigo with full meter. Very dangerous. Flo's got to try to make his way out. He does. Gets out of there, blocking until he's out of range. Not quite. And Daigo doesn't get the combo. Here comes Flo instead.
I'm pretty sure Daigo wanted to leave that low strong and a low forward.
What side? There, it's in the front. Flo!
Ultra. Did he get it? He missed it. I saw that. It was too slow. It was too slow.
What did I tell you? Poor guy. This poor guy. He is so good, and when it comes to tournaments, he just can't put it together. No, the floke.
No. All right. I mean, it wouldn't have won him the round. No,
it wouldn't have, but it would have.
Positioned him great.
He would have had great positioning. It would have been great momentum for himself. He would have had good meaty setup. I mean, it would have been a totally different story.
Oh, that's punishable at that distance yet. Smart stuff from Daigo just to go a reversal uppercut to punish it. And see here, Flo doing really well.
Daigo starting to feel like he has reads. But Flo with the big life advantage. I love this grab, especially because Daigo had just done a Dragon Punch. To tell Daigo that you're not...
lucky trade.
Daigo thought he could combo the trade, I think.
Oh, wow. Just far out of range.
All Flo wants is that medium kick. No!
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I like that.
Let's keep it up. Fight!
Yes.
Accidental anti-air low forward.
He's trying to get underneath the elbow. I'm not sure why he did the fireball afterward, though.
I probably thought he was going to get him on the landing for sure, but ended up getting him out of the air, interesting enough. And there it is. Good punish.
Flo's done a great job of guessing when to crouch tech and block after that pressure.
He keeps sliding a little too close.
Super.
Oh, no! Oh, into the ultra, yes. That'll hit 3 hits.
So it's match point now for Daigo.
This match decides the winner. Fight!
Oh, really?
There's no uppercut from Daigo. Flo's got to be careful with those EX horizontos because he's getting that punished by that raw uppercut every time. Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, Daigo thought he had the scope. Ooh. This is a bad look now. Dragon Punch or not. That's the Dragon Punch. And Flo knew it. Now he gets the grab.
All right, what does he get off of this situation? Oh!
EX.
Yep, and that's what that'll do.
Oh, man, poor Flo. after he makes a big float like that, it's almost certain that he doesn't win the next game. Just given Flo's history, it's very rare that he's able to make that mental comeback.
Yeah, the hardest thing about it, honestly, is that Flo's biggest enemy is himself.
I think that's totally right.
And it's tough because, like we said, we've played with Flo a lot. Flo is such a strong player. He's such a good player, and I hate seeing this happen. He's gonna have that one breakthrough moment. I just feel like it. He's got to have that one breakthrough moment where the nerves get to him. He gets a float, but then makes a comeback and defeats everybody. You know.
I hope that happens someday, but he made a lot of bad decisions, especially in that second game. After the float, he started doing random EX shoulders and. Well, anyways, so that's Daigo over Flo. Now we have Broken Tears Dominion against AVM Gamer B.
Nothing says America more than Dominion and Guile.
You know it, man. He's from New York. And Gamer B from Taiwan, and a very strong player with a character that gives Dominion's character a lot of trouble.
And it's really interesting, too, because Gamer B, very popular here in the States. After his big splash when he knocked Justin out of the tournament, he's been very popular here in the States. But did you see? People actually kind of booed him when he came up stage. They want to see some America. They want to see some U.S. players do well. And Dominion has become such a huge favorite here in the States.
I have to say that I don't like the character matchup for him. And in the past, Gamer B has beaten him. But I talked with Dominion just a little bit ago, and I asked him whether he had anything for Adon. He said he might have a new unblockable against Adon, and he has some other setups that he think are going to be really helpful for him. So we'll see whether he can make that count. Now, if he were to win this, I feel like he has a pretty decent road to going far in the tournament. It's so nice to be able to see the brackets so far in advance, because then you get to really think about, what the potential matchups are, and not just for us watching, but for the players too. And Dominion told me he thinks that if he were to take this, he really likes his chances of taking the whole thing. Just looking at what the matchups will be afterward.
I think one of my favorite comments about looking ahead in the bracket, Vi one time came up to me and said, I looked at the bracket and I saw that our next matchup that I would have played wasn't a particularly strong player. So I knew that the mindset of my opponents, like if I can get past Vi, I can get to the finals of our pool, and he used that mentality against us.
Okay.
That's pretty crazy stuff there. That's some high level thinking right there.
So the reason I think this is not that great for Guile is that Adon has a great air approach if he needs to. He has good mid-range approach against Guile, mid-range footsie normals. He has the ability to get past projectiles with EX moves and the like, and just Jaguar kicking over like that. And so that can be tough for Guile to deal with.
What's really interesting to me, though, is that Gamer B always chooses to go with Ultra 2. Ultra 1 is fast enough to catch Sonic Boom in a lot of situations.
Well, I've talked with him and Justin about that, who plays Adon too. And they both... Oh, here we go. Can he get... Oh, he saves Ultra. It's because they think that they have good enough anti-fireball tools already, and they would rather just have the extra damage output of Dragon Punch F80C Ultra
2. Okay, fair enough. Not quite fast enough there to catch those. Dominion's still in this. He just needs to...
He's not panicking, Dominion, and that's how he needs to play. He's so good in the corner. He doesn't get hurried there. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, and an air Jaguar kick from Gamer B, allowing him the combo off of that. Only the air Jaguar kick has a short enough recovery to combo off of it. Ground Jaguar kick you cannot combo.
There he goes.
Ooh, good stuff.
And he backs off, sets out the stand fierce.
Dominion, the interesting thing about his Guile is he does stand up a lot. He loses his flash kick charge a lot. And if you know that, you're able to jump in on him a lot more than a lot of other Guiles.
He actually walked forward to get hit by that. I wonder if he was trying to walk under it.
Oh, wow, that just beat the anti-air. And Gamer B getting him back in the corner.
Oh, out of the air, got him.
He tried to do an air Jaguar kick low to the ground. There is a height restriction on it. He did it a little too quickly. Great block.
Oh, get it? Oh, he didn't. He could have comboed. And EX wake up. Oh, this is anti-cross up, but it wasn't actually a cross up.
It kind of was, and then it wasn't.
I don't know. If he had to block it, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, even if it had gotten from the correct side, I think he would have been able to block it in time anyway. So, regardless of what side he landed on.
And there's the first hit. What's next? Sonic Boom!
Yeah, Gamer B has just done a great job of pushing Dominion into the corner. Oh, that's a good job from Dominion.
Yeah, that's really hard to get only one hit off of that standing roundhouse and get it focused.
Very particular location. Some characters are better at it than others.
Yeah.
Just considering the hitbox on or hurtbox on their focus.
A lot of focus attacks lean characters forward so that the all of a sudden the standing roundhouse hits twice. Oh no! Wasn't sure which side to block, and again, oh good focus dash. I mean, he took a little damage, but at least he got out of that situation.
He's trying to bait Gamer B into... Oh, nice! Wow, really? That was really strange looking. Dominion still trying to bait Gamer B into doing something he can react to. You can see he was holding his charge. Ooh! Yeah, oh, he tried to do EX.
Careful of the EX Jaguar kick. Oh! Yeah, so smart from Gamer B just to use that chip damage there to take that. And you see... Dominion, all of his damage comes one hit at a time. It's like a fierce, and then a roundhouse, and then a fierce. That's why Guile, you know, it's an uphill battle for him in so many matchups. Everything is just, it's one at a time, one at a time. He doesn't get to do a lot of damage in chunks. And an air Jaguar kick to get over that Sonic Boom. Oh, frame traps. Oh, but
no cancel.
I mean, that's hard. You have to charge immediately once you start doing the upside down kick. Probably just didn't charge fast enough. Wow. A low fierce from Gamer B.
Again, Dominion trying to bait Gamer B into doing something, but that hasn't really worked out in his favor. That's a fine anti-air trade. He has enough life for that to be okay. There it is.
Ooh, good stuff.
Oh, wow, that was supposed to be boom. I guarantee it.
Oh, and a frame trap. Oh, but too far. Too far. And Gamer B could not punish that quite properly. And Dominion takes that round.
He's fighting against Gamer B's match point. But still has something to say about it.
Oh,
nice prediction.
Air Jaguar kick can be focused, not the ground one. You can tell the difference because the ground one, he says Jaguar kick. Air one, he just makes a little screech.
Yeah. Really one of the first times Dominion has done that after a Jaguar kick. Flash kick FADC. There it is. Oh. Oh, just does it! And he blocks it. He can get big. Oh, he could have gotten big damage. What's his setup here? Oh, I was wondering if that was the unblockable.
No, off of the forward throw, I don't think he has enough frame advantage. Oh, here we go. Sonic Boom. Look at this little bit of life left.
Oh, very smart. Very smart from Gamer B. And he has the ability to close things. Got to be very careful now. I love the patience from Dominion.
He just waited. He just waited. Dominion, like you said, most players, they get into the corner and they get completely freaked out, right?
You hear this USA chant going on?
But Dominion, when he gets in the corner, I feel like he plays so strong in there. He does not panic. He is a hard player to get to make mistakes. Oh! All right, here we go.
Dominion is playing so much more comfortably now. Look at how well he's been staying in the mid-range. Remember the first round where he just got backed up all the way? This time he's fighting.
Low piercing Jaguar kick. He must have just sat in the lab and practiced that a bunch.
Yeah, I think you have to do it real early in the Jaguar kick. Oh, look, they're both battling for that space. It's like the same space.
Yeah. Just something about Dominion's rhythm with those normal moves that are so hard to punish.
Dominion waiting it out.
Remember, Dominion was a top 8 finisher at EVO this last year as well.
Oh boy, he is fighting so well from the corner. He's playing so patiently. He got the sword strong. I wonder why. Was that supposed to be Sonic Boom?
I don't know. I think he just went for an overhead in that situation.
Dominion is one round away from defeating a pretty bad draw. Gamer B has got to try to get back to what it was that was working so well for him in the first game. He pushed Dominion so well, and he just hasn't been able to do that anymore.
Nice.
He's starting to fall a little bit here. Gamer B's got to just take a breather real fast, and now he has what he wants, which is Dominion in this spot.
And Dominion with a great rhythm. But like we said, I mean, he's got him in the spot that he wants him, but Dominion, one of those players that, knows how to fight out of this corner.
He spent plenty of time in the corner. I can't believe he even had charge. Okay, Gamer B
getting him to
still has a few bars.
Great low bar.
This is rough now. There it is! Dominion over Gamer B in the first round. Gamer B is in losers bracket.
And you see Dominion there holding his fist up there.
He told me if he can take the first one, he feels like he can take everything.
Getting showered by a chorus of USA chants, and even though it was a bad matchup, look at you. You picked
100% so far. Let's go.
In your fantasy bracket, 2 out of 2.
Ooh, congratulations.
Good stuff.
Right. So up next, we have from London, Problem X versus from Japan, Momochi.
Problem X, man. Talk about a player that is completely slept on and being underrated right now.
I totally agree. Yeah, and I love what he says about himself. He'll commit to assure you with no bar. He'll just do it. And I think that is how you need to play Seth. I think Seth is best when he is crazy Seth. And he's willing to do it. Now, that said, I've seen him play a bunch of times. He has good spacing, and he has good ways to get in. It's not like he's just derping around out there.
Yeah, but he has to go up against Momochi. Momochi, we just saw him play earlier in Third Strike, and he is just a talented player all around. And so, like it says there, he has 3 tournaments here. He's going to want to do well here. He finished 2nd place at CEO earlier this year.
Yeah.
This is going to be it's going to be a rough fight for Problem X.
He just got sponsored by Razer?
Oh, so yeah, he's got all the Razer outfits right now. Is there a green set? Because if there's a green set, he's going to be picking him.
How about that? Well, congrats to him for the sponsorship. I think that's very well deserved.
And that's what these events are good for. Like we talked about, highlighting a lot of the players and their skills.
Yeah, absolutely. So, question is whether Momochi will go with Akuma or with Cody.
Well, he's been using Akuma recently. It looks like he's been trying to go back to Akuma. But against Seth, I don't know. I don't know if Akuma or Seth would be, or Akuma or Cody would prove to be a stronger choice.
I guess he likes Akuma.
Yep. So he's going to go with Akuma.
Akuma has more escapes against Seth pressure, which makes some sense. Doesn't have quite the damage output that Cody does. If Cody gets a hit on Seth, that's most of his life in some cases. But that's not what we have. It's Razer CG Problem X against EG Momochi.
Wow. So far, it's almost started off as one of those videos where the guys are dancing and avoiding each other all day.
Wow, very early overhead. I like that to establish that early on. It's very smart.
Very good anti-air.
There's that no-meter Dragon Punch that Problem X even mentioned.
I wonder if Momochi just read that and was that'd be really? Okay.
Oh, okay. He was looking for backdash, which makes sense, I suppose.
Yep, that meaty tendon engine. If you do it at the right range, sometimes it'll catch people from their uppercuts before they get into the air. But it is mostly there to chase down the backdash.
He's in the corner. Not that bad for Seth, really. He has ways to get out. Oh, no. Okay, can he get the link? He got the link. Now this is trouble for Momochi. What's coming next? Teleport. So yep. Stand fierce.
He'll take that stand fierce any day.
That's a good price to pay to get out.
Because that's Seth. Seth is a momentum character. Wow, just a raw sweep, and then a cross up, and another raw sweep. Oh, wow.
Problem X with no wall jumps yet. He's been in the corner, and I feel like he's been threatening the wall jump, but it hasn't happened.
A nice little empty jump there from Momochi, catching him low. Problem X worried about the cross up, blocked high, got caught by that crouching short, and able to combo right off there.
Yeah, Problem X just hasn't really been able to get in and do what he wants to do. There's only one chance that he had so far, and Momochi just teleported out of it.
There it is again.
Yeah.
And again, Momochi will take that standing fierce damage any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, Seth can do stuff if he predicts it, like dash up legs and dash up jump around, stuff like that.
Oh,
but
wow.
Haven't seen that yet.
That was an empty jump frame trap, it looked like. He just jumped right behind him and went with a meaty stand fierce. Oh, and did you see him stand at the perfect distance to make sure he can get the 2 hits standing roundhouse? to punish that. He didn't even walk forward to try to get a closer counter than that. Maximizing the damage. Smart stuff from Momochi.
Well, I really want Problem X to do something here. He's gone down 3 straight rounds so far. This is the start that he needs. He's going to have 2 bars by the time he wants to pressure again.
Oh, good block. Again, using more meter.
Yeah, that's fine, though. I mean, this is not going to do that much damage. Don't do reset. Okay, yeah, very smart. Keeps it in there. He's got a bar now. Okay, Problem X. I mean, that was a great series for him. But he's got to stay alive now against Momochi. Oh, please punish. He gets it around.
Momochi drops a combo there. Probably wanted to get that low strong into low forward Hurricane. Just came out with low strong, nothing into Hurricane.
Wow.
Nice little jockeying for position.
I don't like that jump forward that Problem X did a little bit ago. There's the wall jump. Finally, now he can get out. And he gets a lot of damage out of this. Remember, he only needed a couple of these to stun Akuma before.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go, Seth. This is what he needs. There's the stun.
He's going to go for a reset. No, he's going to go. Oh,
no, anti-air. I can't believe he didn't do anything about that. Got him. Look at the damage this is going to do.
Boom.
No way. He died on that. Oh, that was crazy all the way down, and Momochi moves on in the winners. I thought he would live by just a little bit.
No.
I thought he had a pixel or 2. I was wrong.
I was pretty sure he was done at that point. That Raging Demon does a lot of damage, especially against a character like Seth with no life.
That is crazy.
And there is a good punish on backdash. That is one of those teach you a lesson for backdashing. So.
Wow. Okay, so he's in loser's bracket now. Up next, Tokido, Mad Catz Tokido, and EG Justin Wong.
Yeah, we talked about Tokido. I clearly think he is the most talented fighting game player overall, just because he's so good at every game that he touches. But he's going up against another person who very well could have that title as well. Justin Wong, another player who's so good at pretty much any fighting game. If he just sits down and spends like a tiny bit of time on it, he can do damage.
This is a rematch from about an hour ago when they played in Third Strike.
That's right.
But it's going to be a pretty different match now. It's going to be Rufus versus Akuma. Little handshake to start things off. Tokido, despite being the cheapest dude you'll ever meet when it comes to actually playing, beforehand he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He has great sportsmanship outside of the game.
Yeah, definitely one of the friendliest people that there is.
Yeah.
But then when he plays, I mean, he gave himself the nickname Murder Face. There's a reason he gave himself that nickname, because when he plays, that look on his face is intense. Intense. And here we go. Justin Wong versus Tokido. Is this button checks or is this going right into it?
I wouldn't think that they'd be letting the whole thing run if it was not for real, but we'll see.
Are you ready? Fight!
Yeah, we're playing. Wow, we held that for a pretty long period of time. I think Rufus can do a good job of threatening Akuma. Akuma can do the same against Rufus, especially meterless Rufus. Oh, here we go.
Great counter there from Justin to stop the cross-up and fireball.
This is a bad spot now for... Oh, he didn't quite get it. I know he's been working on option select jumping.
Just jumped a little too slow.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because that gave Tokido a tell. He knows Justin is capable of that now. Oh, wow, got him.
Oh, got him.
Chase him down.
And no EX problems today. It's just Ultra.
I really hope Justin sat home and practiced his Ultras for like 7 hours.
Yes!
It was a good round from Justin. Tokido never really got the spacing games that he wanted. Didn't really get much pressure either, only one chance and it was blown up.
Oh, he could have let that focus go and get a crumple, but wasn't expecting that to happen.
I like that walk forward then block from Justin, just in case the Dragon Punch. And again, he wants to set that stuff out early. Tokido knows that it's a possibility.
Good damage. Oh, just caught him with that low fierce against the teleport. Great uppercut from Tokido. An empty jump again, and then Tokido drops his combo. Justin's got Tokido in the corner again.
Again, that block there from Justin. And then nothing, he had a big chance. Tokido had a chance too. I don't know. Guys are screwing up a little bit up here.
Oh, great block. You know that they were practicing that to see which is the correct way to block that situation. It's such an ambiguous cross-up.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the first major tournaments where I know people have really spent time in the lab looking for how to deal with ambiguous cross-up setups and unblockable setups.
Yep.
I know a lot of these guys have some cool technology. Hopefully we'll get to see it.
Justin may be down in life right now, but one combo into Ultra will probably take it for him.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. Tokido being safe on his block string there.
Good stuff. Good anti-air from Tokido.
Over? Yeah, over. But he got him anyway. That's a free counter to that.
Now, see, I'm not 100% sure of that because Justin told me he's been practicing some stuff.
Oh, yeah? Every time I've seen it go up against it, it's the Messiah has lost.
Yeah, he said that he's started learning new timings to make it avoid. And he was telling me he was kind of waiting for his opportunity to use that.
Well,
and it
didn't work out, yeah.
All right, so Tokido ties it up 1-1. Oh, whoa.
Well, that's, that focus is to counter the overhead or the low, which is what we saw Justin bring out last time, the overhead. So, Justin mixing it up. Look at that damage.
Oh, he tried it again, but he missed that option select.
You know what, though? I like to see that Justin is actually bringing out option selects. That's a good sign.
Just hit up back a little too slow. Wow.
Neutral roundhouse.
Instant neutral roundhouse. He knew Justin was going to jump. And he probably also knows that, unless he's expecting it, Rufus can't really punish characters out of the air very well.
Justin on the verge of taking this there.
It
is game one, Justin.
Yep. I mean, obviously you have to be careful of Rufus's jump roundhouse when you take to the air, but in that particular situation, I don't think Justin was trying to read a jump attack. But he ends up taking it.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Murder Face right now, still in one game. He wanted to go for that Grand Slam. He's only in the top 3 of third strike right now. Can he stay in this? He is down 1-0.
Yeah, that's not how we wanted to start here, but this round is going great for him so far.
Fortunately, he corners himself with that mix-up attempt.
It's good for Justin to see that Tokido had that throw tech there now. I think Justin's probably going to go for more dive kick setups at this point.
Oh, here we go.
No stun yet. Great block. Yep.
So hard to combo in that situation. Surprised Tokido hasn't tried uppercutting. Maybe he just doesn't know what side Rufus is going to land on, so doesn't want to risk getting that uppercut code. Ooh! But Justin's still one combo away.
Tokido's using that shield. That fireball as a shield. Anything will chip, and he knows it, so he's just putting up, a spot in front of him right there.
Now, the problem is, even if Justin dashes under an air fireball and ultras, if he doesn't get far enough under the fireball actually does hit him.
That's right. That's why Tokido is using the one that stays closest to him.
Yep.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Nice. Tokido doing a great job with his anti-air so far. Oh, here we go. Justin's gotten in. The one time Tokido did not anti-air. Oh, and there it was. I was surprised that Tokido wasn't trying to uppercut in that situation. He did, and Justin read it as well.
Justin with a slow approach here. He knows sometimes he'll take that damage. This is what he's playing for, is this moment here. Got him. Got him. Yeah, that's real nice there from Tokido. It's a big bet, because if he had not gotten that, he's pretty punishable. But it works out, and Justin's going to have to keep that in mind for the future. Over.
Yep.
Got him. What a great series from Tokido.
Wow, that was read after read after read.
That's right. Very, very strong play.
Akuma wins.
Yeah, that was real nice stuff. Justin taking a little bit of time to think about it. Put back in there.
We're going to stick with Rufus. He won one game with him. He's going to see if he can repeat that first game.
Oh, nothing after.
It's almost like Tokido was a little nervous that it was going to miss. Didn't want to risk it. And there is that empty jump again from Tokido. Whoa.
Justin was expecting the grab.
Right.
That's what's been happening. Not there.
Tokido seems to have gotten a lot of momentum now. Being very offensive now. Okay, he backs up a little bit.
Great spot from him right there. Oh, really? Justin, is he going to use Ultra yet? I wouldn't think so.
No, yeah. Justin. Oh, he did not have Ultra, so that was going to be safe.
Right.
But again, Tokido would rather take that low fierce than to have to deal with any sort of Rufus Vortex.
Oh, yeah.
And he got him with the throw this time. Empty jump again into uppercut. Uses the EX to do as much damage as possible.
Oh, Justin got hit by it. He didn't. That wasn't Chip. He just got hit.
He tried to go through it or something. He tried to do something. Not sure what it was.
Oh, and so now Tokido is down. All right, sorry. Tokido has match point. To flip this situation on its head.
Ow. Just to get away, but gets swept anyway and stays in the vortex. That's the trick of Akuma, is learning how to vortex your opponent off of any hit.
Yeah, he has so many setups that you got to keep in mind. Not easy to learn all that stuff, but when you do, it's so effective.
And then Akuma, you see there with one of the fastest walk speeds in the game. And Justin has been getting owned up by empty jump low short a lot.
I like that Justin didn't panic there. Tokido was looking for it. You know, Justin has a very high damage up character. This is not over.
Ow! Got him with a frame trap. Oh,
you see Justin waiting, yes.
Scared of Ultra 2, and a great anti-air once again from Tokido. And then instead of going low, he went for the throw that time. He's going over again, and that's going to be it right there.
Man, my bracket.
Tokido takes it, and that is definitely one of Rufus's biggest weaknesses, and that's why Tokido is going for that low short up close next to him, because he knows that EX Messiah is going to go over his head, so he's not worried about getting hit by it.
That's right. So moving on, in the next round, we already saw that we're going to have Daigo versus Dominion. We're also going to have we're going to have Momochi versus Tokido.
Yep.
Akuma Mira, probably, depending on what Momochi wants to stick with.
And
now we're going to go to what I think is the craziest part of the bracket. These two matchups, Snake Eyes, AG Snake Eyes versus Razor Fudo, and EG Ricky Ortiz versus Na IRC Aliun, I think have the most to say about how the bracket is going to come out, because they have characters that have, in some cases, very interesting matchups that can really change depending on what goes on. I like whoever gets out of these four, gets into winner semis from these four to get top 3 minimum.
Yeah.
I think this is so dangerous. And to think that one of those 4 guys is going to go 0-2 is nuts to me. We're going to start off with Snake Eyes versus Fudo. So Snake Eyes won the LA qualifier with Zangief. He's performed well with Gief in other tournaments as well. Fudo, of course, former Evolution champion.
Right, but you know what? So is Snake Eyes in
That's
HDR.
Right.
He won Evolution that year as well using Zangief.
That's true.
We have 2 Evo champs going up against each other.
Now, Snake Eyes, I think, is currently the best Gief in the world.
Yeah.
Fudo has a lot of practice against Gief. Consider one of his main training partners, Itabashi Zangief. Is one of his guys. I mean, they are VF heads who play Street Fighter sometimes, and so I expect that he'll have Gief experience. I just don't think he'll have Snake Eyes Gief experience. It's a different style of Gief than Itazan has, and Fudo I think is sometimes he can get a little rushed. He can lose patience just to some degree, and I think Snake Eyes can take advantage of that. But the matchup itself, I think, is pretty even. I'm looking for Gief to not really play that offensively. I think he can zone this all right. We'll see how it goes. I expect a lot of this waiting.
It's going to be a very, very footsies heavy match.
Yeah. And Fudo has amazing reactions. I think that's one of his strongest things. Crazy reaction times. Excellent execution, too.
Right here, you can see it. Very footsies heavy matchup.
But this is okay. I think Gief actually can fight this in the corner pretty well. Jump back fierce is really good. Haven't seen any focuses so far from Snake Eyes. I think he's feeling out what Fudo's going to do. And I think he's going to try to play this to outpatient his opponent.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little bit before. Zangief, a lot of players who use Zangief always see him as a character that you have to get in, But to be honest with you, in this game, Zangief can actually be a very decent defensive character.
He is a wall, and when he plays offense, he's a moving wall. But he can play, just hang out wall too. Did you see that normal right there? That crouching medium? Ooh! Oh, and he's starting to get some reads here. His Snake Eyes. He didn't want to spend the bar. I think that's okay. He has the life advantage, which is huge. Okay, EX. He knows it's a safe way to try Fudo. And now he has life advantage, which means at some point, actually not in the too distant future, Snake Eyes has got to try to get in. Got to make something happen against Fudo here.
Yeah, once it gets to 10, the Ultra might not be worth it anymore.
Yeah, Ultra doesn't... Oh, he got him out of that? How is that even the case? I love that jump back. That's the he already saw, and I'm surprised that Snake Eyes did it again, he already saw the green hand. I'm surprised that Snake Eyes went to that twice. Well, good job to Fudo. I think he has to establish that he's willing to be more patient than his opponent here. I think that's his key to victory.
Nice punish on the lariat with the raw Rekka.
That's cool. I like that.
Nice.
I like where Fudo is standing. It's at a range that his normals look. Oh, he just blocked that right outside of that range. It's those little hits in this match. That's what the whole match. Oh! And he has a media opportunity after that too. Really?
Wow! Wake up, standing fierce. So smart. And a stand jab right there to anti-air. Oh, nice. Gets in there. But, you know, didn't push too hard after that EX green hand. I do like that decision from Snake Eyes. No reason to go in too hard. He's got a life lead, but barely.
Oh, what's the mix-up afterward? Great block from Snake Eyes. Oh, overhead, and he got the backdash! There it is! I wonder if Fudo was trying another close stand fierce wake up.
Could have been.
It's interesting timing. I haven't seen that before. The close stand fierce wake up. Interesting choice. Punish.
Down.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. I'm not sure why he's doing the kick lariats like that. I mean, they'll beat a Rekka. It's just that Fudo hasn't really been throwing out that many raw Rekkas. I'm very surprised to see that one.
Nice. I love that stand strong to stop the jump back.
Oh no!
Big punish.
Could have been worse. Could have started off with that fierce punch.
Trying to build up enough meter to get that EX green hand. He's got it now. It's just like you said, I don't like him building that. It really hasn't helped him in too much of a situation.
So look at how Fudo is playing here. He's looking for the jump from Snake Eyes. He hasn't been throwing out ground normals. All of his attention was on the anti-air, so I like him switching that up, convincing Snake Eyes that the ground is important too.
Nice punish there from Fudo. He's just waiting for it. No EX green hand after that. Oh, wow! 2 hit? No, it wasn't, but
he mistimed his safe jump? I can't believe Snake Eyes mistimed his safe jump. That is really unfortunate for him, and because of that, Fudo takes the game.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Wow, how did he miss that safe jump timing?
The one we've been waiting for. The ultimate strategy of supremacy has begun.
Yeah, that was definitely an attempt to safe jump. All right.
Great use of that low forward from Fudo.
Absolutely.
It's not a normal. You see a lot of Feilongs throw out during the footsies.
Yeah, there's that one.
Oh, overhead jump strong.
Yeah, important not just for the damage, but to get away. Oh, good backdash from Fudo, and good job to Snake Eyes to not throw out the SPD afterward. Just establishing things, maybe. Oh, that's a big crumple. That's a big ultra. It's not going to kill, but it gives him so much of a lead.
I love that Fudo did nothing.
Yeah.
As a media attack.
Yeah, I think that's the right move. I think that's exactly the right move.
And a stand far fierce anti-air against a neutral jump. I don't even know what he hit, but Fudo is now at match point. from sending Snake Eyes to loser's bracket.
The fight is underway. Which of these two challenges?
Yeah, I'm impressed by how patient he's playing. I didn't think that he was going to do that.
The first hit. What's next?
That virtual fighter training, maybe.
First time he's brought out that record then record again sequence.
Uh-oh. It's okay, the match is still playing for them. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Got him right out of the Dragon Punch. Oh,
not close enough to do any sort of punish in that situation.
Oh, that was a big one. He could have let that rip a little bit earlier. He has the reactions to do it. You know, I like the block. We'd already seen him do Dragon Punch FADC in that situation.
Missed, it almost looked like he missed his overhead jump strong. Again, I love the use of that low forward.
See what I mean by that wall in the corner. There's the mix-up. He got it this time. Fudo with maybe a life advantage. Oh, certainly now. No, not anymore, though. Really?
Huh. Oh, and there it is.
Very interesting.
All right, so Snake Eyes staying alive. He still has an opportunity.
Pull out all the stops. Fight! This bout will this go on?
I like the dash toward there. Taking what he can get.
Oh, nice punish on that Rekka. Jeez. Fudo with this crazy anti-air. Stand jab, stand fierce against neutral jumps from far away.
No, I knew he would know the Geef matchup well. You can't play against Itabashi Zangief all the time and not know it, but yeah, great stuff to bring out those normals like that. That stand fierce, that stand jab. Oh, he's getting crazy with his buttons.
I like it. He's trying to change his rhythm.
Snake Eyes still with a significant lead. Oh, he was, you know, people usually when they dash up like that are just going to do the pile driver, but he was waiting to see what Fudo was going to do.
Ow. And now that life lead is all but gone. In fact, I think Fudo has a, well, never mind. Now Snake Eyes has a life lead. Nice. I love the patience from Snake Eyes not to try to SPD.
Wow. Oh boy, 25 seconds left here and very close on life. I think Fudo does have a little bit of an advantage, so Snake Eyes is going to have to start making things happen. He needs that EX. There's the EX.
Caught him with the low short, trying to catch the back jump. Oh my gosh. And it's coming down to the wire. Just getting some free chip damage in there. He's got a lot of meter for free chip. And then
this is now 9 seconds left. I don't know if Snake Eyes is going to have time. He might literally already be out of time. Yeah, of course. I love the jump back. That's what he needed to do right there. Snake Eyes knew it. And great play by Fudo, who moves past Snake Eyes in winners.
Yeah, as soon as he got that lead, he was just like, you know what, you have to come at me now, so I'm just going to run back as much as I can.
There's nothing that Geef can do about a jump back in that situation. He just doesn't have the tools to deal with a jump back from a very far EX.